Mark.
Why do you look like your evening routine punched you?
Because it did.
What happened?
I said I'll relax for 5 minutes.
And?
Looked up, it was 9:47 p.m.
So, not 5 minutes.
5 minutes plus dinner, 3 videos, 2 snacks, and regret.
So you didn't cook?
I cooked with my feelings. I ordered food.
At least you slept early?
I was scrolling in bed at 1 a.m.
Wow, classic evening routine disaster.
Hello, and welcome back to Speaking English Daily Dose.
Hi everyone, we're really happy you're here with us today.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. We make videos to help you speak real, everyday English.
If you enjoy learning with us, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot and tells YouTube that learners like you want more English practice.
Today, we're talking about how to talk about your evening routine in English.
We'll listen to a real conversation, learn useful phrases, and practice simple sentences you can use tonight.
Are you ready?
Let's get started. So, Mark, how are you today?
Honestly, I'm a bit sleepy.
Oh no, what happened?
My evening routine was not very healthy.
Uh-oh, tell us about it. What did you do yesterday evening?
Okay, yesterday I finished work at 5:30.
5:30, that's not too late.
No, but I stayed in the office to finish some emails. I finally left at 6.
So at 6 o'clock, you left work. What did you do next?
I walked to the bus stop, but I missed my bus by 1 minute.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yes, so I waited 20 minutes for the next bus. The bus was crowded. Everyone looked tired.
So you can say, I waited for the bus, and the bus was very crowded.
Exactly. I got home around 6:45.
Okay, 6:45. What was the first thing you did at home?
I opened the door and said, I'm home, but nobody answered because you were still at your yoga class.
That's right, I was at yoga. So what did you do alone?
First, I took off my shoes and changed into my comfy t-shirt. Then I went straight to the kitchen because I was starving.
Starving means very hungry.
Yes, very hungry. I checked the fridge. There was some leftover rice and vegetables.
So you can say, I heated up some leftovers for dinner.
Yes, I heated up the leftovers in the microwave and made a cup of tea.
That sounds like a simple dinner.
After dinner, I washed the plate and wiped the table. Then I sat on the sofa for 5 minutes.
The famous 5 minutes.
And opened my phone. I thought I would just check one message.
Did you only check one message?
Of course not. I started scrolling on social media. Reels, videos, memes, everything.
So you can say, I started scrolling on my phone, or I lost track of time on my phone.
Yes, when I finally looked at the clock, it was 10:15.
10:15 already?
I still hadn't taken a shower. I hadn't prepared anything for tomorrow.
So what did you do?
I took a quick shower, brushed my teeth, and checked my messages again in bed.
Oh no, more screen time in bed?
Yes, I know. I turned off the light around 12:30.
So you went to bed after midnight.
Yes, and that's why I'm tired today.
So that was a real evening routine. Not terrible, but not very healthy, right?
Right. Too much phone, not enough relaxing or sleeping.
Okay, Mark, that was your real evening. Now, can you tell us your ideal evening? The routine you want to have.
My ideal evening. Okay, let me paint the good version. Not perfect, just calm, just clean, just better.
I like that. Better is realistic.
All right. In my ideal routine, I finish work at 5 p.m. exactly. Not 5:07, not 5:26, 5. I don't start one more thing. I don't open one more email. I just close my laptop and say, okay, I'm done for today.
That sentence is useful. I'm done for today.
Yes, and I leave on time and head home. And in my dream world, traffic is not attacking me.
Traffic attacking you is very real.
So I arrive home around 5:30 p.m. I open the door and I actually feel my shoulders drop, like the day is over.
That's a good feeling, and it's good English too. The day is over.
Exactly. And I walk in and say, I'm home. Even if nobody answers, I still say it. It makes home feel like home.
That's cute and also very natural.
Then the first thing I do is simple. I drink a big glass of water.
Good habit.
Because after work, I always forget water. Then I have a small snack, something light like fruit, yogurt, or a handful of nuts.
So you can say, I grab a quick snack, or I have a light snack.
Yes, and here's another phrase. I'm just having a small bite.
Nice, a small bite.
Then I go outside for a short walk. Not a long walk, not a workout, just a walk. About 20 minutes.
And you said no phone, right?
Yes, that's the dream part. No headphones, no phone, just walking. I look at the sky, I look at the buildings, I notice people, I breathe, and my brain slowly stops running.
So you can say, I go for a walk to clear my head.
Yes, clear my head. That's perfect. Because the walk isn't about exercise. It's about switching my brain from work mode to home mode.
That's a good way to explain it.
When I come back, I wash my hands and I start cooking dinner. But I keep it simple. I don't try to make a fancy meal. I just make something easy.
Give us examples.
Okay, pasta with vegetables, soup and bread, eggs and salad, or rice with chicken. Simple food that feels warm.
So an example sentence, I cook a simple dinner at home.
Yes, and I also like this sentence. I throw something together.
Ah, that's very natural English. It means you make something quickly.
Exactly. Like, I throw together a quick pasta. And while the food is cooking, I put my phone face down.
That's smart.
Because if I touch my phone, it's over. One message becomes 40 minutes.
That is true for many people.
So dinner is calm. No rushing. No scrolling. Just eating.
And you mentioned cleaning after.
Yes, after dinner, I do the dishes and tidy the kitchen. Not deep cleaning, just a quick reset.
Reset is a great word.
Yes, like I reset the kitchen. It means I clean up so it feels fresh again. I wipe the counters, I rinse the plates, I put things back where they belong.
And that helps your next day too.
Exactly, because waking up to a messy kitchen feels heavy. A clean kitchen feels lighter.
That's such a simple life lesson.
Then comes my favorite part, 1 hour of calm time.
Tell us what calm time looks like.
Okay, calm time is quiet. It's not loud entertainment. It's not drama. It's not 5 different tabs open in my brain. It's one thing.
One calm thing.
Yes, sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I write in my journal. Sometimes I listen to a relaxing podcast.
And you said no work emails.
Never. No just checking. Because just checking is a trap. If I read one email, my brain goes back to work.
That's such a good point. And you can also say, I don't check work emails in the evening.
Yes, and I try to keep the house lights softer during calm time.
That helps your body relax.
Exactly. Around 9:30, I take a shower.
Simple sentence, I take a shower at 9:30.
Yes, and after the shower, I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. I choose my outfit, I set it out, so the morning feels easier.
So you can say, I get my clothes ready for tomorrow.
Right, and then at 10 o'clock, I try to put my phone away. Not beside my pillow, not in my hand. Away.
That's the hardest part for a lot of people.
Very hard. But in my ideal routine, I do it. I dim the lights, I make the room quiet, and I tell myself, okay, the day is finished.
Dim the lights means make the lights softer, not so bright.
Yes. Then I get into bed at 10:30. I set my alarm, and I try to fall asleep before 11.
That is a very healthy evening routine.
It is. And it's not because I'm trying to be perfect. It's because I want my mind to feel peaceful. I want to wake up and not feel punished.
That's powerful. Not punished by your own routine.
Exactly. This is my dream routine. I don't do it every day, but I want to start, even if I start with one small step.
And that's a great point for our viewers. You can talk about your real routine and your ideal routine. Both are great practice. And also, both are normal.
Yes, and you don't need a perfect evening. You just need an evening that supports you.
Now, let's learn some simple phrases you can use to talk about your evenings.
We'll say the phrase, and you can repeat after us. And don't worry if it feels slow. Slow is good. Slow helps you remember.
Exactly. Okay, first, phrases for the end of work. You can say, I finish work at 5 p.m. I get off work at 5. I clock out at 5.
All three mean your workday is done. Clock out is common if you use a time system at work, like a badge or a machine.
You can also say, I'm done for the day, or I'm done with work.
Now, when you leave work, you can say, I'm heading home, or I'm on my way home.
I'm heading home means you are leaving now. I'm on my way home means you are already traveling.
Here's another helpful one. I'm leaving work now. Very simple, very clear.
Okay, when you arrive home, you can say, I just got home. I'm home.
I just got home is useful when you message someone, like texting your friend or your family.
And I'm home is what you might say out loud when you walk in.
Now let's talk about food, because dinner is a big part of the evening. When you want to ask about food, you can say, what's for dinner? Are we cooking or ordering in?
What's for dinner is super common. It's simple and natural.
And are we cooking or ordering in is a nice question if you live with someone. It gives two options, cook at home or buy food.
If you are cooking, you can say, I'm making dinner. I'm cooking rice and chicken tonight.
You can also say, I'm making something quick, or I'm making something simple.
If you are not cooking, you can say, let's order takeout. Let's order in. Let's get something delivered.
Takeout means you buy food from a restaurant and bring it home. Delivered means the food comes to your house.
You can also say, I don't feel like cooking tonight. That means you don't have the energy or you don't want to.
Now, sometimes you need to stop by the store, so you can say, I need to stop by the store. I'll pick up some groceries.
Stop by is a really natural phrase. I need to stop by the store means you will go there quickly.
And pick up groceries means buy food items like milk, bread, vegetables.
Okay, after eating, we clean. For cleaning, you can say, I'll do the dishes. I'll wash up. It's my turn to clean the kitchen.
I'll do the dishes is a polite offer, like you're helping.
And wash up can mean washing the dishes, but sometimes it can also mean washing your hands and face.
So context matters, but in the kitchen, wash up often means dishes.
Now, relaxing phrases. After dinner, you might say, I'm going to watch a show. I'm going to read my book. I just want to lie on the sofa.
You can also say, I'm going to relax for a bit, or I need to unwind.
Unwind means your body and mind relax after a long day.
Now, when it's getting late, you can say, it's getting late, or I should start getting ready for bed.
This is something people say naturally when they look at the time, like, oh wow, it's getting late.
Now, for your night routine, you can say, I'm going to take a shower, or I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to wash my face.
These are daily routine phrases, very useful, very common.
When you change clothes, you can say, I'm going to put on my pajamas, or I'm changing into something comfy.
Comfy means comfortable, like a hoodie, sweatpants, or soft pajamas.
Before sleep, you can say, I'm going to bed now, or I'm turning in for the night.
Turning in is another way to say going to bed. It sounds a little old-fashioned, but people still use it.
And to end the day politely, you can say, good night. Sleep well. See you in the morning.
And someone can reply, you too. Simple and friendly.
So, remember, you can mix and match these phrases to build your own evening story.
Yes, your evening doesn't have to be perfect. Just describe what you really do. That's how you learn real English.
Now let's look at some useful evening words and expressions.
First word, to head home. This means to go home. Example, I usually head home around 6.
Next, leftovers. Leftovers are food from a previous meal that you didn't finish. Example, we had leftovers for dinner.
Another word, rush hour. Rush hour is the busy time when many people travel to or from work. The roads and trains are full. Example, I don't like driving during rush hour.
Next is commute. Your commute is the trip between your home and your work or school. Example, my commute is 40 minutes by bus.
Now, comfy. Comfy means comfortable and cozy. Example, I love my comfy pajamas.
Another phrase, to turn in. To turn in means to go to bed. Example, I'm going to turn in early tonight.
Now, night owl. A night owl is a person who likes to stay up late at night. The opposite is early bird, someone who wakes up early.
New word, productive. Productive means you do a lot of useful work. Example, I had a productive evening. I cleaned, cooked, and studied.
Another nice word is chill. Chill means relaxed and calm. Example, I had a chill evening at home.
Next, exhausted. Exhausted means very, very tired. Example, after a long day, I'm exhausted.
A useful phrase, to order in. To order in means to order food to your home. Example, we ordered in sushi last night.
Another important phrase is to set an alarm. It means to prepare your clock or phone to wake you up. Example, I set my alarm for 6:30 a.m.
And one more, screen time. Screen time is the time you spend looking at a phone, computer, or TV. Example, I'm trying to reduce my screen time before bed.
These words are very common when people talk about their evenings. Try to use one or two of them tonight.
Okay, Mark, can you use many of these new words and phrases to tell us your evening routine again? Maybe your ideal one this time.
I'll try. And listeners, don't worry if you can't say a long routine like this yet. You can start with just 2 sentences. But I'll do the full version so you can hear how it sounds.
Yes, listen first, then you can copy the parts you like.
All right, here we go. I finish work at 5 p.m. and I leave on time. I head home before rush hour gets too crazy. My commute is about 30 minutes by bus, and I try to use that time to relax. Sometimes I just look out the window and breathe. Sometimes I think about dinner and what I want to eat. Mark. When I arrive home, I open the door and say, I'm home. Even if nobody is there, I still say it because it feels nice. I'm usually a little tired after work, but not completely exhausted, so I don't crash on the sofa right away. Mark. First, I grab a big glass of water because I always forget to drink enough during the day. Then I grab a small snack like fruit or yogurt just to hold me until dinner. Mark. After that, I go for a short walk outside to unwind. It's not a workout, it's just a quiet walk to clear my head. I don't bring headphones, I don't scroll. I just walk and let my mind slow down. It helps me have a chill evening. Mark. Then I come back home and I cook a simple dinner. Nothing complicated. Something easy like pasta, soup, or rice and chicken. If I don't feel like cooking, I sometimes order in food. But if I cook a lot, I make extra so I can eat the leftovers the next day. Leftovers make life easier. Mark. After dinner, I clean up. I do the dishes and tidy the kitchen so it feels fresh. I wipe the counter, put things away, and reset the space. Mark. Later, I sit on my comfy sofa. I watch one episode of a show, or I read my book. I try to avoid too much screen time because if I start scrolling, I lose track of time. So I keep it simple and calm. Mark. Around 9:30, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and wash my face. Then I put on my pajamas and get my clothes ready for tomorrow. I set my alarm for the next morning so I don't worry about waking up late. Mark. At around 10:30, I get into bed and I turn in for the night. I'm a natural night owl, so sleeping early isn't easy for me, but I'm learning to sleep earlier so I can feel more productive and more awake the next day.
That was excellent. You used so many of our new words. Head home, rush hour, commute, exhausted, unwind, chill, leftovers, do the dishes, comfy, screen time, set an alarm, turn in, night owl, productive.
Thanks. When I talk about my real life, it's easier to use these words.
Exactly. That's the secret. Use English to talk about your life, not just the textbook.
Today, we talked a lot about evening routines. We listened to a real routine, an ideal routine, and we learned many useful phrases and words.
Remember, you don't need to learn everything in one day. Just practice a little every evening. Even 2 or 3 sentences is amazing practice.
Tonight, maybe say your routine in English in your head. I get home at 6. I make dinner. I watch a show. I go to bed.
Now our question of the day for the comments. What is one thing you always do in your evening?
Do you always drink tea? Do you always talk to your family? Do you always watch a drama?
Write one simple sentence in the comments. We love reading your routines.
You are part of our Speaking English Daily Dose family. Thank you for spending your time with us today.
Learning English is a journey, and we're very happy to walk that journey with you, one evening at a time.
Be kind to yourself. Have a peaceful evening and a good night's sleep.
We'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye for now.